start in that standing position. And we're actually going to start today kind of shaking everything out. So sometimes it's kind of hard, right, to get yourself into kind of silence and stillness just at the drop of a hat. Sometimes, we have to think about what it took for us to get here. Sometimes that's not, the easiest thing. So really take some time today. Shake your arms, twist your torso, let your arms flap around. Shake your legs. There we go. Get some wiggles out this morning. Feels good. Good. Go ahead and start to integrate a little bit more with your mat. So finding all four corners. Maybe begin to close your eyes. Slow down the wiggles. One last kick or two. There we go. All right, and let's begin. Bring your hands to heart center. Start to breathe with more intention. Inhales and exhales. If you're still wiggling around, that's okay too. Nice. Let's just take some good mountain poses and bring it back in here. Inhale, reach up to mountain. Hands together at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Big deep breaths here. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. Maybe add a little bend in your knee. Good. Begin to deepen the breaths. We'll do this just a few more times. Maybe as you do this, you'd like to add a little back bend at the top. Do this as slowly as you'd like. Good. Just two more times. Last inhale here. Exhale, bring it back down, hands to heart. On your inhale, rise up to mountain. Exhale, take your half moon to the right. Good. Go ahead and bring the right arm down. This is an early one. We'll be here for a few breaths. Gaze wherever feels right. Start to think about all of the stretching that needs to happen in all the different body parts on the left side of the body. There we go. Little bend in the knees here. Inhale, rise up to mountain. Exhale, take half moon to the left. There we go. Bring some intention. Where can you send your breath here today? There we go. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, cactus the arm. Inhale, up to mountain. We'll do that again. Exhale, half moon to the right. Nice. So we've been talking about, our brain tells us exactly where we went the last time. But even if it seems a little bit weird, what would happen if you pretended that you could do something different? Could you actually do something different? Could you rotate your chest if it was just one time that you had to do? Could you release your shoulders if it was just this time? Good. Inhale, let's rise up to mountain. Notice the difference in the two sides here. Exhale, Go ahead, take half moon to the left. Left arm is down. And I bet you went right where you went the first time. That's pretty normal, right? So see if we can trick our brain. Again, and maybe we can rotate the chest. Maybe we can look somewhere else. Sasha thinks you can. Nice. On your inhale, lift up to mountain. Exhale, cactus the arms. This time, roll your shoulders back. Really lift your heart, lift your gaze here. But drop your shoulders away from your ears. We're still in cactus. Good. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Good. Inhale, let's take chair pose. Here we go. Sink down nice and low. Nice. Wiggle your toes. Want to make sure we're on our heels, right? Good. Sink a little bit lower. 3, 2, 1. Come on back up. Good. Go ahead and get some wiggles out if you have them. Nice. Let's plant both feet. On your inhale, take chair pose again. Good. And then think about it. If you moved around a little bit, if you got a little bit of a different stretch in your hips, what would that feel like? What would that be like? Good. Sink it lower again. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Lift back up. Good. Shake it out. Maybe move your feet a little bit closer together this time. On your inhale, let's take that chair pose. Good. Here, let's do something a little different. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. Inhale, lift your thumbs to chest. Exhale, twist to the right. So we're bringing your left elbow, maybe on top of your right knee, or just above your right knee. Maybe it hooks on the other side. If you'd like, you can pop the left or the ball of your left foot up into the air and start to think about this. So with every single inhale, can you find some length and some strength? And then maybe with the exhale, you find a little bit more depth in your twist. So your breath is there to help you. And it's there to guide you. We won't be here for much longer. Nice. On your inhale, come on back to chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, twist to the left. Again, if you want to pop the ball of your right foot up into the air, start with this good early twist here. And send your breath where your body needs it most. So as you inhale, get long in the core, even if it's just in a little tiny place. And then exhale, use that space, maybe deepen your twist a little bit. Again, pretend you can, even if it's the craziest thing. Good. On your inhale, release the twist, come back to chair pose, and exhale, come on back up. Nice. Get those wiggles out. Good. And we'll do those chair twists one more time. Feet a little bit closer together this time if you'd like to try. On your inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift thumbs to chest. Exhale, twist to the right. And you have extra tools right now than you did the first time. So you can use your breath to lengthen in some space. Create some space. And then exhale, maybe twist a little bit more. And you also have your imagination. Take an inhale. Give yourself chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale and exhale. Give yourself a twist. Nice. Nice, Sasha. Yes. Good. So you also have your imagination, where we have infinite possibilities. So even if it feels crazy, imagine that it's super easy just to hold this for one more breath. Exhale, come back up, chair pose. And then inhale, get your wiggles out. Good. Let's move just a little bit here. On your inhale, mountain arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, little change. Come down to tabletop pose. So we're in our hands and knees, breathe out. Inhale, take cow pose. Drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, cat pose. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck the toes and send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. That's our first one. Go ahead, pedal out this dog a little bit. Come up on your toes. You can kind of wiggle your hips. Yes. On your inhale, rise to the balls of your feet. Look forward. Exhale, walk to the front of your mat for your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up to mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. So a little vinyasa variation, something a little bit different than what we've been doing. So inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tabletop pose, hands and knees. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your toes and move to downward facing dog. Good. One breath in. Exhale. Inhale, rise to the balls of the feet, look forward. Exhale, top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, mountain arms. Take the back bend if you'd like. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tabletop pose, hands and knees. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Tuck the toes and move to downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in. Exhale here. Inhale, rise to the balls of the feet, look forward. Exhale to the top of the mat for your forward fold. Oh no. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. She has food, y'all. Inhale all the way up to mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. I promise. Inhale, mountain. Take that back bend if you need it. Exhale, forward fold. Well, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take a high plank, or you can take your variation of tabletop, cat and cow. And I'm going to teach another variation. So here we are in high plank. Sometimes those chaturangas really stink and I don't like to do them. So here we are in high plank. On your inhale, keep your toes tucked and just drop your hips. So you're bringing your chest into that up dog or cobra pose. And your feet are getting a nice stretch too. So we breathe in here And then exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, rise to the balls of the feet, look forward. Exhale to the top of the space for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. So now you have two variations that we can go from here. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank or your tabletop variation, whichever one is right. And here you can lower to the belly or just lower your hips for that up dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, on your inhale, lift your right leg to three-limb dog. Exhale, draw it forward for your low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Get into your safe warrior one. Take whatever breaths we need here. Shoulders away from your ears. Here we go. Take a breath in. Exhale, plant your hands. Send your foot back to high plank, or you can take whatever variation you want. Tabletop, funny up dog. Feels so good. We'll meet in downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift your left leg for three-limb dog. Exhale, draw it through for your low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. All the way up high. Safe knees here. Here we go. Take some time with your breath. Good. Inhale and lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Send your front foot to high plank or take tabletop. Breathe in. You can either drop your hips to that up dog or give yourself a cat and cow. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. On your inhale, rise to the balls of your feet, look forward. Exhale, top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up to mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. Okay. You have wiggles, get them out. All right, so standing in Tadasana, mountain arms, with our hands facing forward, out by our sides, just slight bend in our knees. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. You can take a look at the screen and see what you look like. Here we go. In your brain, let's root down in the right foot. All right, we have those roots. On your inhale, come to one-legged mountain with your left leg risen. And then on your exhale, move with airplane arms to warrior three. Here we go. And this is our first balance. Let's take a moment. Let's see which side is showing up today. Good. Good. Take one inhale here. Finish the breath, exhale. Inhale, warrior one. So come down to a good, safe, comfy warrior one. And again, let your brain do some work here for you, right? So if before you were like, Abby, my hips hate warrior one, maybe just for today, even if it's insane, pretend that your hips love warrior one. Oh, Abby, I can't believe I'm warrior one. This is the pose that I really wanted to be in. Take a breath in. Exhale, take warrior two. Spin open. Again, take your shoulders, get them away from your ears. Good bend in your knee. Here we go. On the inhale, take reverse triangle, straightening arms, straightening legs. legs are towards straightening. Good. Move your fingertips away from each other. Good. Good stretch. Take a breath in. Exhale, come back down to low lunge. Bring your front foot to either that plank or that tabletop pose. You can lower your hips for that up dog or take cow. And on your exhale, downward facing dog, we'll take cat. If you're down in tabletop, tuck your toes. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. On your inhale, rise to the balls of the feet, look forward. Exhale to the top of your space for forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up to mountain. Take the back bend if you need it. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do it on the other side. Standing in Tadasana. Good. Your eyes closed. Slight bend in your knees. Ears are over shoulders here. Here we go. Start to grow those roots in your left foot. Good. Exhale everything here. Inhale, root down in your left foot. Lift your right foot to one-legged mountain. Exhale, move it all through airplane arms to warrior three. Find your balance. For some reason, my left side is showing up today. It never does. Good. Very good. On your next inhale, take warrior one, big step back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale, come back down to your low lunge. Move your foot to the back, or you can start to take tabletop pose. Let's see, so we would do either cow pose or drop your hips here for upward facing dog, or if you're lowering to chaturanga. And then move it to downward facing dog. We'll meet here. On your inhale, rise to the balls of the feet, look forward. Exhale, top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up to mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. Let's do that again, adding on a little bit here. Stand in Tadasana. Begin to imagine those roots in your right foot. Breathe everything out. Root down in the right foot. Inhale, your left leg rises for one-legged mountain. Exhale, sweep it all through for warrior three. Inhale, warrior one. Here we go. Exhale, warrior two. Nice. Watch that tendency, notice that tendency to bring the knee in. We want it back. Here we go. On your inhale, reverse the triangle. And on your exhale, bring both toes to face forward and fold forward for your Prasarita. So we'll be here for several breaths, so take what you need. And I know I've been talking a lot about pretending you can, and I just heard this story yesterday, so that's why I'm kind of passing it on, but so I heard this story about, like in the 50s or the 60s or something, everybody thought that it was super impossible for someone to run a mile in under 4 minutes. And it was just like this thing that was just impossible and nobody did it, and it was just never gonna happen. And then somebody did it. And then right after that, or like the months following, there were like 3 or 4 other people that ended up doing it also. So, what was once impossible kind of wasn't, and that was really cool. Make sure you're paying attention to both your legs equally if you're moving from side to side here. So when asked about, how did this guy train? What the heck, how did you run a 4-minute mile? He said that part of his training was actually imagining him doing this. Here we go. And even if it was the craziest thing ever, imagining that you can run a 4-minute mile apparently works. And then it also led to a bunch of other people running a 4-minute mile because all of a sudden it wasn't in your brain that it was impossible anymore. Just kind of cool. Return back to center. Plant our hands here. On your inhale, take your warrior 2. Nice. Exhale, extended side angle. So good. So now that we've talked about things that seem impossible, and how maybe if we pretend that it's no big deal, we might be able to do it. Let's start to take a look, maybe 6 inches in front of your toes. Obviously, this is all optional. Good. So take a look just a little bit, like 6 inches in front of your big toe there. And bring your back foot in. Nice. And we'll bend our back knee. We're moving into half moon, which isn't the real cush half moon that we do at the beginning. So I'll just do it. And then if you guys want to, you can too. So we'll inhale, bend the knees, reach out. Exhale, launch forward. If you're in this big half moon, it's called Ardha Chandrasana. Nice. Did you pretend you could do it? Have you ever done it before? Just one more breath here. Exhale, come back to your extended side angle. Nice job. Breathe in here. Exhale, extended pyramid. On your inhale, come to forward fold. Breathe in, let your torso sink down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up to mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Go ahead and start taking your Tadasana pose with your hands out. Move sides. There we go. Nice. So imagine those glutes are growing in your left foot. There we go. And on your inhale, up comes the right foot, one-legged mountain. Exhale, sweep it all through, warrior 3. Inhale, big step back, take warrior 1. Exhale, bring it down to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your triangle. This is a good pose. Oh, it feels good in the morning. Breathe in. Exhale, let's take our left toes pointing toward the front. And then come down for our Prasarita. If you want to stop maybe in horse pose, halfway down, give yourself some gentle twists. Actually, that's probably a better idea. Unless you're cursing me out for putting that great big half moon in today. No, I hope you at least tried it, maybe got a little bit further than you ever thought you could. Oh, goodness. Nice. On your inhale, take warrior 2, top of your space, left foot forward. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Start to think about that 4-minute mile guy, and then all of the 4-minute milers that happened right after. Again, this is crazy, and you never have to do this again. You don't even have to do it now. But if you could do it just once, could it be right now? So we're looking 6 inches in front of our toes. You can bring your hands, you see where it's going, maybe bend your knees, exhale, and launch forward for your Ardha Chandrasana. Really hold your navel in. Reach up. We're not here for much longer. Inhale. Exhale, step back to extended side angle. Inhale, extended pyramid pose. Exhale, top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to mountain. Take that back bend if you need it. Exhale, hands to heart. Get some wiggles out. Come back to the center of the mat. Nice. Let's take a couple of good deep breaths. Here we go. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, mountain. Notice how your sides feel here. They feel a little bit more anything. Something to notice. Here we go. Good. Let's take that one-legged mountain one more time as a good balancing posture. So we'll actually do the one-legged mountain to the warrior three. So let's grow those roots in our right foot this time. We're growing roots in right. Good. On your inhale, lift the left leg up to one-legged mountain. Exhale, airplane the arms. And give yourself warrior three. On your inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do it on the other side. Root down on your left side this time. Inhale, one-legged mountain with your right. Exhale, airplane the arms. Inhale, lift to mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tabletop pose. We're going to do some real cats and cows this time. Good. Your wrists underneath your shoulders here. Breathe in, take your cow pose. On your exhale, take cat. There we go. And you're off. Go ahead with your own breath, your own time. Move through the movements that your spine craves. Maybe some that it didn't know it craved. A few more breaths. Return back to neutral spine, and then come to a good comfy seat. It doesn't matter how your legs are. Just whatever is comfortable today. We're going to take eagle arms to try to get a little bit of a stretch in between the shoulders. So we'll take the right arm underneath the left arm. You can bring palms to touch. You can give yourself a hug here too if you'd like. On your inhale though, lift your elbows towards the corner where the ceiling meets the wall. And then exhale, fold over. We'll be here for just a few breaths. I think it's kind of cool. We can trick our brains into knowing that we can do. something that we thought was impossible. Lift up, keep your arms wrapped. Give yourself that separation, lift your elbows. Come down, get your wiggles out of your arms. And then we'll move to the other side, left arm underneath right. Lift the elbows, you can give yourself a hug here too. Lift them up. And then exhale, fold over. I always thought one of the best things about yoga is that there's no right or wrong. It's always both. Both ways are always right, unless, we're hurting ourselves. There's so many ways to do different poses to get the same work. On your inhale, lift back up, lift your elbows, tiny squeeze. And then release here. Here we go. Let's move down to our backs. And we'll take a supine twist. On your inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. Roll it around a little bit here. Maybe do some figure eights. Then bring your right arm out to a T. Just gently guide the right knee over the left side of the body. And look wherever feels right. Make this feel good. So if you'd like to hike your hips a little bit to the right, create a little bit more of a twist here, go for it. Lift your right knee, bring it back to center. Go ahead and realign yourself on your mat. Switch the legs, so the right leg will come out straight. Left knee comes to chest. Start with the circles, maybe add a figure eight in there as well. Reverse the direction. And then bring your left arm out to a T or a cactus. And then take your left knee, just gently guide it over to the right side of your body. You can align your hips a little bit deeper if you'd like. Think about twisting around and through the spine. There we go. Return your left knee back. Realign yourselves on your mat. Lift your feet into the air. Let's take waterfall pose. Let this prime relaxation posture do its benefits. When you're ready, you can bend your knees, take your happy baby. Pay some good attention to your lower back if you'd like. If you have any final moves or any final wiggles to get out, now's your time. And when you're ready, we'll release our feet to our final pose of Shavasana. We can take Shavasana any way we'd like, whatever way is right for us today. Relax your eyes, your brow, and your shoulders. Do a full body scan. Take away any last bits of tension that you're holding. Sink into your mat. When it's time to come out, I'll gently guide you. For now, just breathe. If you're able to stay in this pose for a little bit longer, please choose to do so. This is the best. If you're ready to integrate back into your day, we can bring some of those tiny wiggles to our fingers and our toes. Point and flex our wrists and our ankles. Maybe reach up, give yourself a full body stretch, some good intention to your breath. If you'd like, you can roll on to one side or another. Choose your favorite, right for peace or left for energy. On your inhale, let's push ourselves up to a comfortable seat. Let something go. And keep your eyes closed. We'll meet in that comfortable seat with our hands at heart center, thumbs to chest. Together, let's move our thumbs to our third eye, the space in between our brow, and bow in gratitude for this practice and each other. Namaste.